And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks, and it's good to have you all with us today. And I have two guests on, and so I want to be sure we have plenty of time to talk to these people because both of them have something exciting to tell us about. So I have James Anderson from the Family Resource Agency, and we're going to talk about the Family Fun Festival, but I want James first to tell our audience about Family Resource, what you all do, and how you work. I know your family violence program and the Safe Harbor House, but I want you to explain it to our listeners.
Well, Family Resource Agency, of course, is a nonprofit organization. We've been working here in the Cleveland area since the 1970s.
Wow.
Many years ago, it was known as Cleveland Daycare Centers, Inc.,
Oh.
but then we got into Head Start, and so we changed our name, and we adopted the name Family Resource Agency because we saw ourselves as a resource to families. And of course, we covered larger than the Cleveland area, so that too is why we changed our name. Today, our biggest programs have to do with early childhood education.
Yes.
That's early Head Start, pre-K. We work in 4 counties of southeast Tennessee and 6 counties of northwest Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, have about 500 employees, as a matter of fact, in all those areas. In this particular program today, we're going to focus on our family violence program, which our family violence program is having the Family Fun Festival to help raise funds for it. And of course, our family violence program is funded in part through the state and in part through our local United Way.
Yes.
And so that's what we're going to be doing this Saturday at the Greenway Park, is having the Family Fun Festival.
Now, before we delve too far into the Family Fun Festival, I want to share with you, when I came on the Bradley County School Board, people would call me and they'd say, okay, now I want to get my child in pre-K at Prospect School. And so I had to find out that that's not my to-do, it's your to-do. You all do pre-K. The school board, the Bradley County school system doesn't do pre-K. We do kindergarten, but we don't do the pre-Ks. But you all do, and so I've made some phone calls and talked to some people there and hopefully gotten some things in the works to get some kids in pre-K.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we've been doing that many, many years ago. And in fact, years ago, it used to flow to us directly. And then, of course, the Department of Education changed it, and it goes to the school system as a grant and then to us. But that is something that people think they can call somebody up and get children in. But the state has pretty specific guidelines as far as income and those kind of things. In fact, that particular program, our state pre-K in Tennessee, is based on income, and we're supposed to serve the neediest children first before we even look at any kind of serving any other children, and that too is based on income as well.
Right, but I think it's great that we brought that up today so people won't call me to get your child in pre-K. Okay, but I don't mind working with you all and doing that. But now let's go to the Family Fun Festival, which is going to be this Saturday at the Greenway Park on Raider Drive from 10 until 4. So what are we going to do?
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun on Saturday, and it's at that wonderful Greenway Park that we have in Cleveland that we're all proud of. And we're going to have many, many things. We're going to have lots of food vendors, things like hot dogs, hamburgers, quesadillas, kettle corn, cotton candy, snow cones, smoked meats, all those kind of things, food type trucks or food tents. We're going to do things for the kids like face painting, painting rocks,
how neat.
Painting cookies. We're going to also, part of it is to raise funds, and we're going to have some bouncy houses and other kinds of big giant inflatables for the children. And we do ask for a $5 fee for a wristband, and your child can go in and bounce as long as they want, as long as we're there during the day for that. We're going to have lots of other vendors too that sell various arts and crafts and what have you as well. And then we're going to have a silent auction throughout the day that people can bid on particular items. And we have things like a trick-or-treat sign from the Red Ribbon.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Which we very much appreciate.
Thank you. I appreciated you all asking me.
Manicures, lost sea tickets. tickets, gift baskets, restaurant gift certificates, Rock City Pass, and all those kind of things. So we're going to have a great day. And also, I did mention we're going to have 3 different musical groups. We're going to have one called Cole Sitzler from 12 till 2. From 10 to 12, we're going to have a group called Skeleton Key. And then from 2 to 3:30, we're going to have Fresh Mind. And so it's just going to be a great day, and the weather's supposed to be wonderful.
Yes, it is.
And so we just invite everybody to come out. Parking, there will be a slight donation request there. But again, all this, everything that we raise will go toward the Family Violence Program to help fund it. So.
And it's, as you said, y'all are a nonprofit organization, so you depend on things like this and grants and help from United Way and other agencies that work with you. And I'm sure the state works with you on a lot of the things, like you're saying, the pre-K, because sometimes when we get the state involved, we kind of...
Well, I've been doing this a long time, and we appreciate the money that comes from the government, but there's usually lots of strings attached.
Yes, there's hoops to jump through.
Many.
Yes, absolutely. So, now, is it a $5 admission to get into the event, or $5 just for the bouncy houses?
No, it's you can get in free.
Okay.
There's absolutely no charge to get in.
Okay.
Just that kind of activity for the bouncy houses is $5. And there might, like for instance, the cookie painting, there'll be a small charge like $1 there. And of course, any of the food and beverages that you purchase would be. And I have to do a shout out to Cooks, because they're one of our major sponsors.
How nice.
And they're giving us the money that they raise from selling hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that.
Oh, neat.
So that's very, very kind of them to do that, and we certainly appreciate it.
They're great community supporters, and we always appreciate what Cooks does. Now, is there room for any more vendors?
Yes,
Okay.
There is. All you have to do is call our main office number, which is 479-9339, and ask to speak to Catherine Rice.
479-9339.
9339.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our main office, and she's in charge of the food vendors as well as just the arts and craft vendors. She'll be happy. In fact, I will tell you that it seems like that. You know, several people have called in the last day or two saying, we're coming, we're going to set us a tent up, and we're going to, offer our arts and crafts and things like that. And we're really glad.
I have often laughed ever since I moved to Bradley County. RSVP or deadlines, any kind of deadlines you set on anything, that means let me think about it because I might get a better offer.
Yeah.
And Bradley County is notorious for that. Yeah. But when you all fill up your spaces, you'll fill up your spaces.
That is true.
So, but now there is a fee for the people to be vendors, which that's another way you're going to make money.
Right. There is a $50 fee for people to be vendors. And of course, if they want to have 2 spots, that's only $75.
Oh, okay.
Also, our food vendors, we have a minimum there, and we ask for 10% of the proceeds there.
That's nice.
And so we're hoping that this will be a wonderful event. It has replaced, last year we did the 5K race, but we thought, well, we'll do something, we're a family-oriented organization, and so we thought, well, we want to do something family-oriented and we want to do something fun. So like I said, we just want to have a fun festival.
And I think that's a great idea, and I don't know a whole lot of families that run together.
Yeah.
But they will come and play together.
Eat together from a food truck.
And decorate cookies and everything. Well, is Kona Ice going to be there?
They are.
I figured Kyle is super about doing that and giving back to the community on funds from Kona Ice. So, all right, let's do that number one more time. You can call Catherine Rice at 479-9339 if you're interested in being a vendor.
That is correct.
And then there's nothing you just have to show up.
Just show up, and if you have a child or grandchild, then $5 for them to bounce to their heart's content. You wear them slap out, as they say.
And take them home.
Take them home.
Go to take a nap.
Get them a snow cone before they leave, though.
That's exactly right. And now, do you suggest that people bring chairs and their own chairs to sit in if they want to watch the entertainment?
Well, they can. We will have some chairs there.
Okay.
And in fact, we're also renting some tables and chairs to put next to the pavilion so people will have a place to sit down and eat.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the
Oh,
things
how
in going to
nice.
festivals, we've always said there's no place to eat.
That's right.
So we are going to put that out next to the pavilion that's right by the little area where the children play.
Right.
So you can sit down there, or if you'd like to bring you a chair and sit by Mouse Creek and listen to it and play with the ducks, that works too.
Not a big fan of ducks, but the music will be great. So, James, thank you so much for being on with me today. And I've been announcing this. I showed the flyer the other day on the show, but I wanted to be sure that we got on. And when I had a cancellation today, I called y'all immediately and short notice. But I appreciate you coming in.
Well, thank you for this opportunity.
And I hope everything is successful. And I have someplace I have to be at 7:30 Saturday morning, but I may try to get by and
We would appreciate
see y'all and get a hot dog.
We'll give you a wristband and you can bounce in the bouncy house.
Thank you so much. James, thank you so much for being on with us today.
All right.
Folks, don't go away. I have another guest I'm going to bring right on here in just a minute. Now, remember, you watch our commercials and support our sponsors because they pay our bills, and I'll be right back.